All right, our next senior for our senior night. That once again our season got cut short, so we weren't able to do our senior night. But our next senior that we have is Dylan Fowler, and once again we want to share with you some life experiences and some future plans from one of our seniors here at Ridgeland High School. So Dylan, like I said, man, got cut short, but we want to like I said we want to ask you a few questions and share with everybody out there. But growing up playing, who's some teams that you played for? Maybe some coaches and maybe some players even that you played with.
Uh, I started off at a young age, probably like 3 or 4. We like started up our own team at like Russell Rank over there, and it was. I didn't start with Drew or Lane, but eventually, probably like 7 or 8, they came in. We started off as the little dogs, and we just went all through, like, from that young of an age all the way up with the same coaches and everything, and that's Tommy.
Tommy Ferguson as well.
Yeah.
So y'all were the little dogs, and then you turned into what was it? The Bandits for a while there, wasn't it? The Bandits?
we were
or the Outlaws. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were the
Outlaws.
Bandits. Well, we were the Little Dogs. We were the Bandits. We were the Red Raiders. We were the Russell Braves. We were all of them. We changed our name every year.
That's okay.
But it never changed colors. It was always red, black, and white.
I gotcha.
And
so I guess Dad coached you on that team as well.
my dad was third base coach.
Awesome. So what does it mean to you to be a Panther baseball player?
It feels pretty good. Growing up, I've always wanted to play at Ridgeland, and like I remember going into middle school, and I was like, wow, I'm a Bulldog. And then whenever you get the feeling of being a Panther,
sure,
it just changes. Like
nothing like it, right?
Yeah, there's nothing like being a Panther.
That's awesome, man. So we're going to switch gears here for a second, though. So just like I asked Drew, so who's your most inspirational teacher, and tell us a little bit about why here at Ridgeland.
I believe that would be the wrestling coach, Keith Mariakis. He just always push you to do your best.
Not Coach Mariakis. He won't push you at all, would he?
No. I don't know about that. But
yeah.
He tells us.
I think he might be my most inspirational sometimes, man. Yeah. So with that being said, what's your most forgettable moment? If you could go back, maybe even and try to forget it, what's your most forgettable moment while being a Panther baseball player?
That would be, we got in trouble on an away game coming back, and the next day at practice, we did these like things that were like 16. We sprinted down and back.
I don't remember that.
8 times, and then we did it 8 times. So altogether, it was like 250 sprints, something like that.
Testing your math skills now. See,
yeah,
you're telling on yourself. So switching to something positive here. So what's your most memorable moment of being a Panther baseball player?
Probably don't have a most memorable moment. Mm-hmm. It's like just all the trips we ever took, like out of towns, state. I think, just that.
All of them. I got you.
Yeah, all of them.
I think they'd probably be my most memorable and forgettable at the same time.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Some of them are. Yeah.
So we definitely had a good time when we go out of town. I'll just leave it at that. We had good times, no doubt, with this bunch, and the bunches before. I think you guys learned from them, right? Same thing I asked him too. So tell us about some of the clubs or affiliations, maybe some of the accomplishments that you've achieved while you've been here at Ridgeland.
I've wrestled for 3 years out of the 4 years I was at Ridgeland, and then I made it to. I won a region my senior year, mm-hmm. And then I made it to state my senior year for wrestling, and then I'm a part of FBLA, and I'm a leader on FCA.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. So the big question: what are your plans? Graduation's coming up. You got 2-3 weeks left. Obviously, you're graduating. It's a big milestone. So what's your future plans?
That'd probably be going to Chat State. I plan on going to Chat State. Thinking about walking on for baseball there, and I don't know what I'm gonna major in just yet.
That's okay.
I got like 2 on my mind.
Gotcha. So you just get started there. That's a good place to go to to get started, and to figure it out. So you got time for that. That's for sure. So same thing I asked him, advice to a future Panther coming in, or maybe even some of the Panthers that we currently have underclassmen. If you could give some piece of advice to them, what would you tell them?
Cherish every moment. Cherish every moment you got playing the sport. 'Cause you never know whenever it'd be your last. Like, we were just playing like 2 or 3 months ago, and then don't get to play high school ball again. It just got taken away from us like
Sure.
that.
Sure, that's definitely good advice. We talk about it all the time with our program, but you're exactly right. We never thought it would come to this,
Yeah.
but it definitely we prepared for it, but at the same time you never really prepared for something like this. And I guess lastly, somebody that you would like to give a shout out there, or maybe even just want to thank for your success thus far in life.
And my parents. They just like stayed on me all throughout growing up.
Sure.
Stayed on me in school, sports, and just always kept drilling into my head. Just
Push hard.
push
forward.
hard.
Good.
I did give a shout out to my little brother too.
Yeah, you got to give a shout out to him. That's no
Yeah.
doubt. I'm gonna give a shout out to him. My man. Yeah, his little guy's on the fishing team here, right?
Yeah.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Can you believe he's gonna be a sophomore? That's
You
great.
don't act like it.
No, I don't think so. He'll get there though. Well, Dylan, it's been a pleasure, man. And like I said, I appreciate you coming, having a conversation with us, and talking to everybody about your career. And I wish you the very best of luck in the near future, man. I'll just always be home.